About these type of Celicas, the first generation import street racers, the import street racing in Southern California started like in the I'd say like late 1970s with the Japanese community in Long Beach and the Gardena area. And then they would take cars like this, old school Celicas, and they had access to information where they knew how to tune them. So they'll put like different carburetors, and then they'll put like nitrous on these things. So when you're talking about the import, like this whole shit, the whole import scene in America, it all started with cars like this, and with the Asian community, most because of the Japanese American community in LA. It didn't start from Fast and Furious. It started from this generation. This generation is Generation Genesis. This is the first generation import street racers, and this is the type of cars that they'll be racing out there in Compton against muscle cars. So how I feel about black cars. Just like my woman, I like it black. Look at those Desmonds though, man. Shit. If you're an Asian kid growing up in LA, or just growing up in general, in the 90s, this was your fucking dream car right here. You dreamt of the day you'll get an NSXT. So now, the guys out here with the money, they're living that dream. And I'm living my hood rat dream. Clean car. Let's take a look at Garrett's FC out here. This guy, you can tell a lot about a guy through his car, their personality. So when you look at this car, what do you think it says about the guy? First word that pops into mind.
It's not finished?
Like as a guy, like funny guy, cool guy, crazy guy.
Probably cool guy.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, he's a cool guy. So only thing he likes doing is fucking
enjoying his car?
Yeah, he enjoys his car. So when I see a car like this, like one thing you can look at is the tire specs, right? You look at that.
Perfect.
You see the vented hood, right? You notice it's a turbo car, right?
That's right.
So it's like, he's got the vented hood, he's got the tires, he's got the front mount intercooler. This motherfucker likes driving. Not even he's like that as a person too. Like this guy doesn't, care about. He doesn't even have social media. He doesn't post his shit up, so he doesn't care about the outside. It's all about the inside. And this fucker like drives fast, dude. Like, supposedly. The myth goes that numerous times he's topped out on this car, all the way to the max. And supposedly, this guy was in my car when I was flying down the 605. Supposedly, at 156 miles an hour, and caught on fire. This guy was riding shotgun with me, and it was a crazy night. Yeah, but Garrett keeps it true, and he races at FC. You don't really see a lot of RX-7 owners really getting down on this chassis, but that's the whole point. Keep it gangster, bro. Rotary power. Of course, you see this car like pretty much at every rotary event. I forgot who drives this car, but this guy right here, he has the exterior gauges. That's like some old school hot rod shit right there. And look at them tires, man. He wears the extenders in the front, and he runs semi races in the rear. So you could tell this guy was back in the days. This guy was probably doing a lot of street activities back in the days, and like I could tell by how he set up the cars in it. It's got like stickers like that, you know what I mean?
On that truck.
Yeah, right there. 2002 turbocharged.
Parade lap.
This is like stuff you see in the you see this down Whittier Boulevard on Sundays right here. These things used to have a yup, dude. Slam. That's what's up. Got the rotary power, and then you got one of these. I guess they call them like livery cars. These things supposed to resemble race cars of that era. I'm not too familiar with Porsches. Like I like Porsches, but I don't think I'll be the type to like go out of mind to get one, because like these cars never really spoke to me like that. But I mean, who doesn't like Porsches, right? But this thing right here, you can see it has the fins on there, and they look weird, but they're meant to like cool down the brakes. Maybe it's a turbo. I'm not too sure, man. But if any Porsche fanatics, man, you can, you know, fact check this car. Old school Hondas, man. So the DA. This car right here was man, I loved the DA when I was a kid. And this one right here, it's a dark green color, which makes it even more fucking pimp. And for the love of the Philippines, buddy. This guy right here I think he's a youngster, right? But he must have a dad that really taught him the way, because this is set up like a straight up car from the mid 90s. Like back in the days, man, they would do shit like they would cut the springs, man, and these cars would be bouncing around, but they really wanted to be low. Like that was everything that they were going for. And the wheels, you know, it was all, the main thing was about being as low as you can with, you know, nice ass wheels. That was like the name of the game in the mid 90s. And then you had the hardcore fools like Team Prototype and Wicked, and these fools are like turbocharging their engines and all that, but they're on a different league. Well, it's one thing to see cars in pictures and in videos like this, and you know, another thing to see them in person, because when you look at this thing in person, man, this shit looks fucking dope. Like videos, and get the fuck out of here, Teslas. Like, just get the fuck out of here, man. Hurry up, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, bro. No, but when you see these fucking cars in person, man, it's a whole different experience. So you have to come out to these events and see them with your own damn human eyes. Because, man, these cars in person, dude, they look gorgeous. Except for Garrett's car. Garrett's car's an ugly ass bitch. Dude, you gotta take care of your bitch, Garrett. Crying out loud, man. That's the way you treat your women, bro.